Hey gamers, Sybersnake's back again. I don't know about you guys, but I hate Mondays. But technically it's not Monday now, it's Tuesday morning because this is quite a late video. But I'm still going to say I hate Mondays, so I thought I'd cheer myself up a bit and drag out the old PC Engine Duo RX, slap on Splatterhouse, and then drink one of these. And that was Carlin, by the way, Woodling. But before I get my arse handed to me on Splatterhouse, I thought I'd give you guys a small pickups video. One, because I haven't done one for a while, and two, it's just what I picked up over the last, just under a couple of months, to be honest with you. Nothing major. I got a few Mega Drive games, and with the Mega Drive games I got a little special item which I didn't even know I was getting with them games. I've obviously got an N64 Japanese title which I've been after for a while, and a gift off a fellow YouTuber and a great friend of mine now. But let's get on with that first. I think I'll do the YouTuber gift first. Now, you're going back about 2 months now. Me and Retro Dad Nintendo did a trade, and I had off him an original Game Boy with a few games, and I was glad to get it, to be honest. Obviously I'm not the most fanatical handheld person. I don't really appreciate handhelds that much, but the original Game Boy, after I traded it and I got it, I thoroughly enjoyed the system, and I'm still enjoying it now. And this game I forgot all about, to be honest, that he was sending it me through obviously to me, and now I've got it and I played it. I've thoroughly enjoyed this game, and it is Super Mario Land, one of many Mario games I will get for the original Game Boy, but I totally forgot all about this, and as I say, thoroughly appreciate this, Dave. Absolutely loving the game, and it's a top game, mate. Top game. But I've been lazy. I haven't bought many more games, or any more games for this system, to be honest. There are a few that I do want, but I've just got to get my arse round to getting them. But there you go. That is the first little item that I got, and I do appreciate this, Dave. Absolutely brilliant game, mate. Thank you very much for that, sir. That is obviously Mario Land for the Game Boy. Now, the N64 title, if you can remember a few months ago when I went to the revival, I bought myself this, which was the Super Mario 64 Japanese, and I did want the alternate version, which was the vibration pack version, where you could play Mario and you could use the vibration pack on the N64 controller. I've actually got it at last, and I gotta admit, I think personally the artwork and the cover is better to this one than the original, obviously the original Mario 64, and this is it. Now, I think this is the Asian version of Mario 64. The back cover is exactly the same as the Jap version, but obviously this is the Asian version. I'm assuming, I'm not, you can correct me, believe me, but I think this is the Asian version of the Mario 64. So if you can compare, obviously, and to be honest, actually, I'll take it back. I think they do look quite nice. They are both great covers, but as you can see, they are exactly the same on the back. But the covers on the front they are both quite cool covers. But I'm glad to get this eventually, the Vibration Pack edition, and then that's the normal edition. But there you go, that's the first pickup. Or should I say the second pickup. And that's the Mario 64 Japanese Vibration Pack edition of the game, which I'm very glad to have. and I need protective covers for these. Badass. Anyway, Mega Drive. About, yeah, it's got to be a couple of months now. A lot of people were talking about virtual racing. Dave Webster, good channel, very good, very good channel. Lawnbow's Post, he did a let's play of this game, and I thought to myself, I want this game, because, to be honest, it's quite funny because I bought the game on the Mega Drive, and then I didn't realise that I had it on the Sega Saturn, and I did a comparison and I actually played them both. And to be honest, I actually preferred the Mega Drive version over the Sega Saturn version. Much easier to play, much more control over the game itself. But let's stop there and just think, well, hang on, what is he talking about? And let's just show you. It's virtual racing for the Mega Drive, and I do like this case a lot. It's the only grey case I'll probably ever get, but it's got everything in it. It's got the magnificent supercart, and it's got the Mega Soft Information Pack Volume 2, and you got your card, obviously, and then you got the instructions in there as well. And the good thing about this is, I mean, it is absolutely immaculate. And I paid off eBay £2.22p for this, and that's including postage from Japan. Now, beat that. I was amazed by it. But after playing this game, gotta say, absolutely, I do prefer this version over the Saturn. Better graphically on the Saturn, but the car control is a lot more. It's just better. Full stop. But there you go. That's the first Mega Drive game I got, guys. That's the virtual racing. Happy to have that, and that's the cheapest Mega Drive game I've ever owned. Now this little lot, I got 4 games and an extra special item in with them 4 games, which I didn't even think I was getting. But I bought this package for 1 game, which I'll get to last. But obviously I'll show the other 3 games and then the little things that I've got extra with it. Now the first game is a PAL game. Not overly keen on this game, and to be honest I've never heard of it. But it's Wiz and Liz, and it's kind of like looks like a side-scrolling platform game. I put it on and it's like a bunch of rabbits get kidnapped and you just have to rescue them basically. But I won't get rid of it because I've technically never heard of this game before, never seen it before. So it's just a game that I'm going to add to my collection. But there you go, that's the first game. And I'll do the old respective, oh look, it's complete. But that's Wiz and Liz. And then the second game was another game that I don't own. And it's not a bad title, to be honest with you, but it's very difficult, harder than I ever expected it to be. But it's DJ Boy, and obviously the artwork yet again. I love the artwork on the old Jap Mega Drive games, superb games. But this is yet again complete. But it's a bloody tough cookie. Obviously I played this a few times. And you have to collect money to upgrade your stats and things like that. But I got to the first boss and I couldn't beat her. She's like this big fat mama, and she kicked my ass basically. But graphically brilliant, very good game. Never played it before, and as I say, nice having the old Jap collection. But that's the second game, which is DJ Boy, and in very good condition. I'll put all these back in the plastic sleeves once I've finished. You know what I'm like, I'm terrible for that. But there you go, that's DJ Boy. And then the third game is a shoot 'em up, and this is quite an averagely sought after title, which is Cursed. Now I do actually like this game, but unfortunately I cannot play this game with the sound on because it's probably got the worst music I've ever heard. Ever. And it's so head doing. I just can't play the game with the music on. But, you know, typical, complete. Very happy to own it. Very happy to have it into the collection. But that's cursed with the worst music in history. And then the final game, which I bought the whole package for, of the 4 games. I've been after this game for a while. I've got it on PAL and always wanted it on Japanese. I've got the 3rd in the trilogy on Japanese, and obviously it's pride and place in my collection. And I've also got this 2nd incarnation of this game on PAL, but I've always wanted the Japanese version. And to be honest, I'll show you the game and then I'll tell you how much I paid for this lot. And it is obviously Splatterhouse 2, the Japanese version. Absolutely happy as Larry to have this fully complete and absolutely pristine condition, which I'm happy to have. So I've got 2 and 3 on Japanese. Now this game can give for £50 easy. 50, £60 I've seen it for. But I got the 4 games for 30. So I've made a profit on this game alone. So absolutely happy as Larry to own this game. So there you go. That is why I bought this little collection of games just for that game, which is Splatterhouse 2. Absolutely brilliant. Love the Splatterhouse series. I'm glad to have that at last. Put it down in there because I had something extra come through with them 4 games. Now it's a new system, funny enough. I didn't even know existed. But the funny thing is, it plays every Mega Drive game, Japanese, American, PAL. Doesn't matter whether it's a red label, a black label, it plays the lot. And it's this. It's a Mega Drive, mini Mega Drive, and it's made by AT Games. Never heard of this system before, but boy, it's a little bonus because obviously you get this and you get 2 of these little joypads, which remind me of the Genesis 3 system. But these joypads actually are very good and very responsive joypads. But not only did they get this little system, but I accidentally switched it on without a gaming, and I found out there's 10 games in it built in, which was an absolute bonus. And the games are Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Columns, E-SWAT, Fatal Labyrinth, Golden Axe, Shadow Dancer, Streets of Rage 1 and 3, and Sonic Spinball. What can I say? It's a superb little console. Something I didn't even know I was getting with the package of 4 games of the Mega Drive games that I bought. But when I looked on the eBay listing, it was there in the picture, but I just did not notice it. But to have this and 4 top games, and to get my hands on this eventually, is an absolute bonus. So what more can I say? Glad to have this, and absolutely chuffed to bits to get this as a bonus, to be honest with you. And this will be coming with me to Manchester when I go to the expo, because I'll just play this in the hotel room because there's games built in, don't have to bring anything with me, and then whatever I buy at expo I can try on here. But there you go guys, that is my little pickups video. I'm going to leave it there as per usual, because I want to get my arse handed to me on Splatterhouse. So, as per usual guys, I am Sybersnake 7. Keep playing, keep watching. I'll see you later guys.